Okay, lesson A problem set. Everybody's on page 31. Number 1 says, draw an array that shows 5 rows of 3. Okay, it's really important that we draw it how it tells us to, because over here it says draw an array that shows 3 rows of 5. Okay, so they're complete what? Opposites. So on number 1, you're drawing an array that shows 5 rows of 3. So you do that.
Put the board on freeze if that would work.
Probably would. Five rows of 3, and then number 2. Is 3 rows of 5. What do we notice about these two arrays? They're exact what?
Same.
They're not the same. They're
Opposite.
they are the exact opposite. Okay? So, number 3 says write a multiplication expression for the arrays in problems 1 and 2 and use the commutative property to make sure the equation below is true. Okay? So, something times something equals something times something. So our multiplication problems are going to be exact opposites, just like our arrays were. Okay? So who knows what our first multiplication problem will look like? Lawrence? 5 times 3, because we have 5 rows of 3. What will our second multiplication problem look like? Wyatt?
3 times 5.
3 times 5. Good job. So we have 5 times 3 to represent this array, and 3 times 5 to represent this array. And what is this called? When they equal, what property is it?
Property.
Commutative property. Say it with me. Commutative property. They're the exact opposite on either side of the equal sign, okay? Number 4 just says write a multiplication sentence for each expression. You might skip count to find the totals. Okay, so if you need help, you might skip count. It gave us A. 2 3s says 2 times 3 equals 6. Okay, let's do D together. 4 3s. What will our multiplication sentence look like? 4 3s, Jenna.
4
Times.
times 3.
4 times 3 equals what? What is 4 times 3? Says you might skip count to find the totals. If we count by 4s, Jolie?
12.
12. 4 times 3 equals 12. What about G? 3 9s. What will our multiplication sentence look like? 3 9s on G.
G.
Yep, straight across. We're going straight across. 3 9s. 3 9s. What do you guys think? Who thinks they have it? 3 9s. 3 times what?
3 times 9 equals
3 times 9 equals?
15.
Nope.
17.
Nope. 3 times 9. Skip count by 3s. Yep, 27.
I counted by 3.
You must have.
Oh, wait, I said wrong.
Oh, you just said it wrong? Okay.
Yeah, I said 15. Because Jim said 17. I said 17 because Jim
Jenny,
said
we're 10 off.
15.
Let's do B together. Okay? B says 3 2s. What will our multiplication sentence look like for 3 2s? Addison?
2 times 3. 3 times.
Yeah, 3 times 2. Write it as they say it. So 3 times 2 equals how many? Jenna?
6.
6. And then let's do I. So the very last one. What is 10 threes, Wyatt?
30.
That's the answer. What's our problem look like? Our sentence.
10 times 3.
10 times 3 because we have 10 threes. So 10 times 3 equals?
Equals 30.
30.
These are easy.
Good. Thumbs up when you guys are done with those. We're not going to fill all of them in just for the sake of time. Thumbs up when you have those written down.
My thumb is as long as can be.
Okay.
My
So,
thumb is the longest. My thumb is the longest thumb of it.
Yeah.
This is my third pencil. This is my seventh pencil. This is my third. This is my first. Yeah, because you keep.
This is my
This is
50th.
my own.
all right, guys.
No.
Miss Brewer, can I sharpen my pencil?
Yes, you can. Boys and girls, eyes up here.
I don't look.
Number 5 just kind of goes over the same thing, but they're in different, they're more complicated. Okay, so 5A says 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. How can we find the answer to that? How can we find the answer, Thomas?
We put them together.
We can put them together.
We do 2, 2, and then we put those 2 together, and then we add that other 2.
Right, okay, so he's saying group them together. Victoria?
Or you can count by 3s like
You can skip count by 3 because there's multiple 3s.
15.
So if we skip counting by 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So what is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3? Blake?
It is 15.
It is 15.
I thought it was going to be 50.
What about C? C says 7 threes plus 1 3.
Wait, do I put 8 3? Or do I put the number?
Thomas says, do we put 8 threes or do we put the number? We put the number. We put what it equals. Okay, how would we find 7 threes plus 1 3? What do you guys think? Blake?
Because you just add the 1 3. You're
And we would get what?
8.
And we would get 8 threes. 7 threes plus 1 threes is 8 threes. But we still need the answer to 8 threes. So what is 8 threes, Wyatt?
Not 8.
8 threes would be, put it in a multiplication sentence. 8 times, Addison?
3.
3. 8 threes would just say 8 times 3. What is 8 times 3?
11.
Nope. 8 times 3. We need to either, how can we find this? Skip count?
Yes.
Or put them in groups? What do you guys want to do? Thomas?
25.
Close.
24.
24. Did you skip count?
Well, I added 8 plus 8 and then I counted.
Miss Brewer, my
Okay,
pencil is
so
gone.
Thomas skip counted by 8. What?
My pencil is gone.
Where'd it go?
Like when I just put
It's under your computer desk thingy, my bobber.
yeah.
Pull your computer out. Pull your computer.
Pull your keyboard out.
Yeah. And then grab it.
Yeah, but
Hey, you've got erasers in there.
Okay, there's no reason your pencil should be anywhere but your hand. Okay? So Thomas told us 8 threes equals 24. He skip counted by 8.
Genius.
Over here, cross out B, and cross out E. No. And cross out F. Cross out E or B and F. Okay, let's look at D. D says 3 times 8 equals. How could we look at that and automatically know what that equals, Jolie?
We look down at C.
We look down at C. C says 8 times 3 equals blank, 24. But up here we have 3 times 8. Well, are 8 times 3 and 3 times 8 the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
So what
just
is this
flopped
answer?
around.
24.
It just flopped it. They just tried to trick us and
They just tried to trick us.
flopped this.
What about E? E says blank equals 5 times 3. What could we look at and know the answer to automatically? Thomas?
Flip 5 and flip 5 times 3, and then we've got 5 groups of 3.
Okay.
No,
We-
3 groups of 5.
Right. 3 groups of 5. And up here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 groups of 3. Okay, so what is 5 times 3? Wyatt?
15.
15. It says draw a line to match related facts. Well, 15 and 15 are related, and 24 and 24 are related.
They're the exact same thing.
It's like crisscross. It's easy peasy applesauce.
What have you
No.
done?
That's not what mine says.
My name it does.
Neither do I. Just kidding.
Easy peasy lemon squeezer. Easy peasy.
Okay, you need to be writing down everything I'm writing down.
Do you want us to tear this out?
Nope, this one stays in our folder. Or our notebook, I mean. Okay, once you guys have that, flip it over. We're going to do number 6 together.
6. Oh. Now we're going to finish it by ourselves.
And then your homework will be homework tonight.
But this will be our homework.
That
Nope,
was so fun.
just your homework that we already tore out.
What just happened? Wait, which page is that?
Okay, number 6. Flip it over, number 6.
Look it over. Yeah, good to know.
I am so confused. Me too.
Why are you guys confused? Turn your paper over.
And it's less than 7.
No, it should not be less than 7.
It's lesson 8.
Wait, I'm on lesson 9.
So turn it over to the back page. Guys, just flip the page. Yeah, we're on lesson 8. We're on number 6. Lesson 8, number 6. You should be on page 32. Does your number 6 look like my number 6 on the board?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 6 has 4 parts, A, B, C, and D. Isaac picks 3 tangerines from his tree every day for 7 days. Use circles to draw an array that represents the tangerines in Isaac's picks. 3 tangerines from his tree every day for 7 days.
So 3 times 7?
So 3 times 7. How can we draw an array for 3 times 7?
3 rows of 7.
3 rows of 7? I would do 7 rows of 3. Here's why. He has 7 days, and he picks 3 tangerine in each day. Okay? So I would draw 7 rows with 3 tangerines in each day. So 3.
What's a tangerine?
It's like an orange. So here's your array.
What happened?
Here's your array. Okay? Did you get your pencil sharpened?
The whole front is
Okay, so you should be drawing 7 rows of 3. B says, how many tangerines does Isaac pick in 7 days? Write and solve a multiplication sentence to find the total. So you need a multiplication sentence. Thomas kind of already told us what that was. To find the total of tangerines he picks in 7 days. Thomas, what'd you say?
3 times 7.
3 times 7 equals how many? Jolie? 21. If we just count by threes, we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Could you have also thought of 7 times 3?
Yes.
And would you have got the same answer?
Yes.
Yes, you would have.
You want us to write 7 times 3 and
Whichever one you choose. Okay, C says, Isaac decides to pick 3 tangerines every day for 3 more days. Draw X's to show the new tangerines on the array in part A. So if we have 3 tangerines for 3 more days, and we want X's, we have 3 more days, we're just going to come down here, we're going to keep going, okay? So 3 more days of 3 tangerines.
Like if we
draw that?
Yep, I want you to draw that.
What?
The directions say to draw.
B.
Draw X's to show the new tangerines on the array in part A. Here are the new tangerines in part A. Down here. Keep following this array. There's 3 more rows. So guys, look, this is all the same thing. This whole array is one big array. Okay, just add them on, yes, Jenna. So these go up here. It says, since you use circles up here, use circles this time. Okay, and what's X's this time? So your last 3 rows should be X's. Okay, what's X's? Your last 3 rows should be X's. When it tells you guys specifically what to draw, that's what you're drawing, okay? D says, write and solve a multiplication sentence to find the total number of tangerines Isaac picks. Well, if we know that up to here is 21, how can we find these tangerines? Peyton, how can we write a multiplication sentence for these tangerines?
3 times 3.
Yeah. 3 times 3 equals how many?
3 rows of 3.
3 rows of 3. How many are there total right there?
9.
9. What is 9? We have 9 here, and we have 21 here. What can we do to add, or to get the total of those? Jolie?
And 21 times 9
21 plus 9.
plus 9 equals 30.
Equals 30. Okay, so we know there's 30 total. I want a multiplication sentence to find the total number of tangerines Isaac picks. So if we're making a multiplication sentence for this entire array, what will it look like? The whole array. How many rows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 rows.
10 times 3.
So 10 times 3, because there's 3 in each row, equals how many total? 30. X out number 7. We're not doing number 7. You guys are to take your homework, your lesson 8 homework page home and finish that tonight.